Step right up, hurry, hurry, before the show begins. Hello, my friends. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are in your day, I hope you're feeling loved and blessed. We didn't do a reading yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, I've been feeling just I can't even explain it. Can't even explain it. Don't want to explain it. Don't need to explain it. We're just gonna go with it and drink water. Okay? But come on, Sun enters Pisces. Hey, Pisces season. Hey. Everybody say, hey. I'm kidding. This is all about Pisces right now. We entered the Pisces. Today's Thursday, represented by the Wheel of Fortune out of the tarot. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Okay, keep it, keep it pushing, keep it moving. That's what it's all about. Sun enters Pisces. Today is a fresh start. Your personal identity and self-expression. Okay. Although Pisces, you do have a weakness. Weakness is you often are the cause of your own turmoil. I do it too, girl. Okay, okay, okay. All right. This represents Pisces represents spiritual depth, dreams, intuition, and transcendence. I'm looking for the moon card because we're going to put that at the center of our tarot spread. Okay, I just got to find it. Pisces, you are deeply compassionate, intuitive, and filled with imagination. I love that about you. All right. Pisces, intuition, hidden matters in the psyche, all about the mind, processing. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, luck and destiny, cycles and fate, right? Keep it pushing. Push it. Push it good. I forget that. We are looking for the moon. Just pay attention. Focus. Talking to myself. That's the dishwasher. I'm doing the dishes. Did my laundry. Yes, that was one of the things I had to do yesterday was do my laundry. Get it done. My daughter was just too busy. She's just too busy doing everything else. So that's neither here nor there. That's something we all have to deal with. Let's move on. All right. So as we know, you can still see me, right? It's all good. You don't need to because it's about the tarot, not me. You like my shirt? This is my favorite shirt. Okay. All right. The moon is all about illusions and your subconscious mind. You ever have your mind play tricks on you? Remember that song? My mind's playing tricks on me. Remember that song? All right. So that is going to go into the middle of our tarot deck. So we're going to go over the spread that we're going to do, okay? So it's going to be the Pisces energy right here, centered on the moon, dealing with your illusions, okay? Your card 1 is what must I sacrifice? Okay? What can I learn to let go of in order to become my best self? What belief or beliefs can I surrender to a higher power? Hmm? Two. Two's going to go closer to me. Oh, that's too many. my arthritis, and my surgery. My hand is still healing. It still hurts. You can see that big old scar. Still hurts. These hands have been through the ringer. This hand stopped a knife. Have you ever done that with your hand? I'm sorry, okay. When you do that with your hand, then you can talk to me about, you know what I'm saying? Anything. All right. All right. Two. All right. Two. Where must I listen to my unconscious? Your subconscious and unconscious, right? Where must I listen to my unconscious? Wow, I'm tongue tied. All right. What part of my life can I benefit from listening to my gut and intuition? Three. Because this has four. This is what I'm going to do. Because it's four cards, but I'm going to make it eight. Because I'm going to add on top of that first question to that second question. So understand? All right. What blocks me from hearing what blocks me from hearing it? What you need to hear. Um, what prevents me from listening to my unconscious? What my unconscious is trying to tell me. And four. What is in store for me upon release? What outcome will my surrender lead me to? So I just have a feeling there's going to be more cards. All right. Say it isn't so. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the stars start to shine like you've had too much wine. All right, let's take it down to the quartz. Typical quartz. I need a little sip of water. Cutting the deck like we're cutting out the negativity and cutting that check. What's up? Meet me at the bank. All right, Pisces. Come on, Pisces energy, that moon energy, right? That illusion, that subconscious mind. All right. All right. That compassion, that identity, self expression, dreams, intuition, your spiritual depth. What must I sacrifice? What must I sacrifice? Okay. And face it towards you. What must I sacrifice? Everything. Everything. Everything that holds you back. Your discipline. Everything. How you just hold on to everything. To have this as what you must sacrifice. Everything. You need to make a complete turnaround and go the other motherfucking way. Whatever it is you're doing. Abort mission. Okay? Abort mission. Turn the other and get on the get. Get on the good foot. Okay? Don't wait. Because if you sacrifice everything, literally put you in the grave. What you doing? All right? What can I learn to let go of in order to become my best self? Okay, let's point over here. What must I sacrifice? Everything. Complete turnaround. Turn around. Turn around. Okay? Turn around. What can I learn to let go of in order to become my best self? The enthusiasm of your passions. Okay? The page is the first court card, okay? It's the youthfulness, it's the enthusiasm. You need to tell yourself, okay? You need to tell yourself that the passion is there because the Wands what represents fire, passion, activities, and projects. Those are just my keywords representing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? All right. What can I do? What can I learn to let go in order to become my best self? What can I learn to let go of in order to become my best self? Okay? You got to enjoy that passion within you. You're holding yourself back too much, right? Because this is about the moon, that moon energy, the Pisces energy, that subconscious illusion. Okay? You have to find enthusiasm, okay, in your life to become your best self. Let go of that idea that you can't, okay? Because the page is youthfulness, right? And as this being in this position to become your best self is to allow yourself to have that enthusiasm. Because as of right now, you're completely holding yourself back from whatever passion or project activity that you're trying to do. Remember? But this project and activity and project, you need to do a complete about face because it's not working. You believe it is because that's the illusion. That's what you believe, but it's not. Abort mission. Abort mission. What belief? What beliefs can I surrender to a higher power? What beliefs can I surrender to a higher power? Another one. The conflict, the uncertainty. Remember that instability that's already there. Remember I said abort mission. Abort mission. Right? You believe that you have to live in that constant state of chaos. Constant state of chaos, constant state of conflict, constant state of instability. And you have to get rid of that belief. Remember that enthusiasm that you don't have about your life within that subconscious belief that you don't remember I said you have to get rid of that conflict, constant conflict, okay? Remember, you must sacrifice everything. You must about face because it's just going to keep causing damage. Two fire signs, two fire energies on top of that, okay? On top of that sacrifice. Your sacrifice is going to require a lot of your fire, passion, your inner desire, okay? All right. Two, 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 two. Dos. Un, deux, trois. Okay? Sexy. All right. Two. Where must I listen to my unconscious? Where must I listen to my unconscious? Did I write that down right? So for some reason, I just want to double check. I feel like I wrote that down wrong. Yeah, I did write that down. So, where must I learn to listen to my unconscious? Where must I learn to listen to my unconscious? That that sadness within that do you not realize is there because you're not communicating it. You're not dealing with it. You just kind of bury it. Look at her asleep, snugged up in that cloud on her little comfy swan, carried away. Mm-hmm. And those problems are just right there. Mm-hmm. Right? Where must I learn to listen to my unconscious? Hello. Wake up. Wake up. About face. Abort mission. Huh? Wake up. Because you just, that mourning, that sadness, that subconscious, that it's not even subconscious. It's right there in your conscious, right? Because the moon also represents your emotions. your inner emotions, and that sadness. I just feel sadness right now in my gut, like mourning, mm, no compassion for yourself. Where must I listen to my unconscious? It's I don't even feel like I have to translate this, but we shall. Like I said, listen to your mourning, listen to your grief, process your grief, is what that means. That goes up here. What parts of my life can I benefit from listening to my gut and intuition? More stability within yourself, more grounding, more grounding within yourself. Pentacles representing physical things, resources of the body, earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But what we're dealing with right here is listening. How can I benefit from listening to my gut and intuition? What parts of my life can I benefit from listening to my gut? Your body, more stability in your own health. Because you're in that constant state of mourning. Remember what I said over here? Too much of it will make you sick and kill you. Process, process, and it will give you that your physical health back, because it's all connected, right? Physical, emotional, mental, like all of that. All of that connects right down to that spiritual. And I don't mean you have to be religious. You don't have to be religious to be spiritual. It just means that you're more connected to how you're feeling and how you're processing things yourself, how you're processing yourself and your life and everything else around you, right? Not processing, not coping, asleep on it. You're just cuddled up. Hello, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm gonna push it all back. You better, I said over here, you better abort mission. Remember I said? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Calm down. Calm myself. Calm myself. Okay. 3. Where we at? 3. What blocks me? What blocks me from hearing its message? What blocks me from hearing its message? I'm going to put this right here because we need space. What blocks me from hearing its message? What blocks me from... I'm looking over here for what I wrote, and I scribbled. What blocks me from hearing its message? All those emotions. All those... Because 9 represents compromises, compassion, and spirituality. Only my keywords. Okay. Cups, water, hello, relationships, emotions, creativity, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, keywords. But it's all about emotions. What blocks me from hearing its message? You don't compromise. You don't compromise anything. You are full of emotions. You see all those fish? All those fish? Okay, too many fish, right? Too much going on. Too much going on in your mind, and you don't compromise for nothing. You just over here with all that conflict. Remember what you must sacrifice? Everything, because you're carrying the world now. You're carrying the world on your shoulders. And you're full of conflict and emotions, that subconscious battle in your mind. What prevents me from listening to my unconscious? What is preventing me? Because that block, hello, 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 friend. Still. Cups. You saw me shuffle, you saw me cut the deck. Why does it come up? Because the cards are trying to tell you something. Sometimes the question doesn't match the message, and sometimes the message doesn't match the question because the message that needs to be received will come through. Your emotions. You block yourself completely. 10 represents completion, perfection, and end of a cycle. Just my key words. But in this position, what prevents me from listening to my unconscious? You completely block yourself off from your emotions. Conflict, carrying the world, remember? In total turmoil. You could get rid of that. You could get rid of that and get stability in your health, but you're carrying all these emotions and you're just complete. Wands, wands. Pay attention. Wands, wands. Cups, cups. Fire and desire, passion, and emotions are playing across from each other. You see? Okay? Battling. Fire and emotion. Bam, 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 bam. You get it? Bam. And up here, swords and pentacles. Earth crossing air. No grounding within your challenge. This is your challenges, problems, thoughts, and intellect, where you're battling and you're holding in all of that conflict, constant conflict within your desires and within your emotions and within your mind. Constant. Okay. All right. Let's go to 4. 4. What is in store for me upon this release? Okay, was once you're going to release all of this. You're going to release this need to hold on to the world. You're going to release that need to hold on to too much conflict, okay? You're going to find some enthusiasm. Find some enthusiasm. What can I learn to let go of in order to become my best self, right? Find that enthusiasm, okay? I want to look something up real quick. Please hold on. It's always good to reference just in case. I want to, yeah, just reiterate for myself. Yes, action is what is important. Spark of initiative and inventive. Dive within. Seek out the opportunities. Yes. See, I said, don't hold yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. Okay. We are always in a state of learning. If you're not, what are you doing? Nobody's perfect. Okay. 4. We're at 4. What is in store for me? What is in store for me upon release? I don't know why. Okay, I'm back. Hello. What are we? Hi. What is in store for me upon release? Mhm. The magician is a wonderful thing to come up because he's about communication. He's no, not just communication. Okay, because these are keywords for me, but manifesting. You release all of that bullshit, and you are in the position of complete, not control, but in control of your, more in control of yourself and your desires to, and your emotions to actually manifest. Because the magician in this card has all of the elements represented. Okay. You see right here, earth, air, fire, water. Okay. He has all of the elements in his possession. He has the ability to bring it all to the table. And the very strong key word to take from this is manifesting. Okay. So when you release all, like I said, we get rid of all that, oh yeah, you put yourself in a position to manifest what you desire and what you're feeling, and being able to communicate how you feel, because you learn that um, how you feel and how you express your feelings directly relates to how you're able to function and produce your desires. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Put that, put that, put it right here. You can still see. Okay, so the last card is, what outcome will my surrender lead me to? What outcome? More compassion, more balance within your, more balance in the way you think and how you challenge yourself, how you process those challenging thoughts, how you process those challenging thoughts, right? How you process how you're feeling, how you're thinking, right? It all comes together and you're about more balanced, okay, within yourself, and compassionate with yourself. Hmm. Yes, more compassion for yourself, because you have the ability to be, to bring the magic to your life. Yeah, more compassion and bringing magic to your life. That's what lies within your subconscious. That's what lies within your subconscious, is more balance within your mind and manifesting the things you desire. So it is. So it is. And so it shall be. All right. I think we'll close that there. I'm going to go cook because that's what I like to do. Cause I like to eat, and I like home cooking. I don't like going out to restaurants and eating. You know what people do with their hands. So I don't want to talk about it. Okay, we'll close it there. We're not going to talk about things like that. Um, I hope this resonated with you. I hope you took something from it. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you watching. If I don't post, it is what it is. I'm not perfect. I don't know if we've talked about it before, but if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know I've been diagnosed with major depressive disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, and complex PTSD. So, um, my mental health comes first. So if I don't post, it's because I'm dealing with me, and that's okay. And if people don't watch because of that, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It's out of here. Because I ain't perfect and I ain't trying to be. I'm more comfortable with myself like this. Little story, little quick story, since, hey, it's my channel and I can do what I want. I forgot what I was going to say. I got ADHD. Anyways, all right, let's shut it down. Let's shut it down. If it comes back to me, I'll post it. You know what I'm saying? But it probably won't because it's already gone. I was going to probably talk some shit, so maybe that's why it left my brain. So we'll shut this down from here. Like I said, your subconscious is telling you to bring the magic back to your life. Let the magic come shine in your life. Let yourself bring the magic into your life. That's a better way of putting it. All right. We'll stop it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, come subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Hit the button. Helps me get build. I'm a new channel. You know what I'm saying? Give me a like. I hope you give me a like. If you don't want to give it a like, don't. Even if you don't like it, give it a like. You don't want to help the algorithm. Just I ain't even asking for no money. I ain't want no money. Okay. So leave me a comment if you could. I'd be great. I like when people leave comments. Um and yeah, don't forget. Bring the magic. Bring the magic. Bring the funk. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day and take care of yourself. Don't forget, keep it sassy, man. Keep it real. Keep it real sassy. Mm-hmm.